2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Shriners Hospitals for Children Open is about to start. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm glad to be here covering this week's featured group, and what a pairing, as these two have been hinting at quite a budding rivalry here.
And this week, Henny, they're looking to beat Harold Varner III. It should be an exciting and entertaining duel.
Absolutely, Luke. Harold Varner III is one of the most charismatic, talkative, and highly skilled players out there on tour. He'll either cut you down with his game or his slick talking. You better be on your guard.
Yes, he's got a sharp tongue and a clever game. Let's see how HV3 goes up against this player in this rivalry. And let's see what he can do here today. That's an awful error. That's a chunky lie. It's going to take all their talents to get out of this one.
He's going to have to go down after this one, try and dig it out as best he can and hope for the best.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge.
Oh, I didn't see this as possible. What a shot.
Not a bad approach. Grab the putter from the caddy. You're dancing.
Slim chance for a birdie, but in all reality, 2-putt for par would be just fine.
Is tracking.
Nice judge's speed. And that should secure the par on this one. Starting the round at even par.
Nothing wrong with an opening par, just easing their way into this round.
He's currently tied for 5th. The second at TPC Summerland is a par 4 measuring 469 yards from the back tee. It plays slightly downhill, so a strong drive here will set up even just a short iron approach. However, there's a huge waste area to the right, so accuracy off the tee is required. The smart option here is to lay back with the 3-metal and give yourself a full shot in, and also take 1 club less into this green as it will release down the slope. Not sure if they got that one flush. This might not find the fairway. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
He's looking at perhaps 175, I'd say.
Looks to be going with the 6-iron. A tad wayward, but still on the surface.
There's a long way, but I tell you what, I've seen it happen before, so there's a chance.
And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
Not a bad play, that one. Okay, let's get back to the action. This is from miles away.
Little birdie look in here.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Just a tiny putt is all that remains. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. The third hole at TPC Summerlin is a very strong par 4 measuring 492 yards. There's a huge ravine that works right up through the middle of this. It requires a very strong drive up the right half to go at this green in 2. There is a big fairway to the left if you want to tuck over and get up and down for your par that way. Now this one looks to be heading down the runway. The third hole at TPC Summerlin has been converted from a par 5 down to a 4, Rich, which makes this second shot much tougher.
Second shot across the ravine to a green that's surrounded by bunkers. Should you find the green in 2, 2 putts from there will be just fine, but watch out. Big numbers abound should you start missing this green out to the right.
Opting for the 5-iron.
All right, he's going with a little extra club, gone against the caddy here. Let's see if it was the right shout. What an amazing approach shot. I think their rival, Harold Varner III, has a worthy competitor this week.
And he's down there. You got a read?
He's got 10 feet here. I think he likes it. Rolling end to end, this looking nice.
The old hammer hands putt. Just 3 feet to the cup. Oh, Rich, is there anything more disappointing setting up what you'd think is a makeable birdie putt, but unfortunately not able to convert?
Couldn't convert after 2 good shots there. Disappointment as they're so close to the lead.
The fourth at TPC Summerlin is a pretty straightaway par 4 measuring 450 yards from the back tees. The fairway bunkers down the left and right are to be avoided. Really, not much to this hole, just be accurate on approach.
The tempo there was exquisite.
Even for the day, tied for 6th position. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Okay, that'll work.
Outside chance here for the birdie.
This putt for inside the top 5 on the leaderboard. That's a lovely speed on that putt. So close to the hole. This is a par putt. Yeah, well holed. Let's move on to the next. Trailing by a couple of strokes now. The fifth at TPC Summerlin is a par 3 measuring 197 yards. Depending on where they put the tees on this hole, ensures the type of club you need to get at it. If you're going at it, make sure you avoid that bunker that's short and right. Going with the 6-iron here.
This one's got eyes for the flagstick.
Terrific approach and a chance for a birdie here on the 5th. And this putt to move into a tie for second. Oh, how about that one? Step aside, gents. This man's marching into the top 5. And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Ah, what a shot from the bunker. And how did that great shot impact the score? Let's have a look at the leaderboard. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. The 6th at TPC Summerlin is a snaking par 4, playing 430 yards. There's a big waste area up to the left-hand side that needs to be avoided. If you can position your drive on the right half of this fairway, it gives you the best shot up the hill to a green that is not protected by any bunkers. And that's a nice strike. This one should find the fairway. The history of golf has been littered with some great characters for the modern game. Harold Varner III is right up there. A really personable guy, just effervescent. And I think, Rich, the only thing we're all waiting for is that first W to come. He seems to deserve it.
I can't wait to see what happens when he gets that first W. Oh, it's going to be blissfully fun. He's such an engaging personality that you can't help but just like him. He is out there enjoying every single moment of being on the PGA Tour, playing against the best in the world, and he believes that he can hang with every single one of those players. It hasn't kind of shown up yet, but there's no doubt in my mind with the belief that he has in his own game, that alone will carry him to a win on the PGA Tour sooner than later, and I'm thinking it could happen as early as this year.
Was on a good line. Just a short putt remaining here. And as they leave that hole, Rich, you'd imagine a little bit frustrated after such a great shot in.
So close to getting a share of the lead, but gone with that effort for birdie.
The 7th at TPC Summerlin is a short par 4 measuring just 382 yards off the tips. Really, you just want to avoid the trees on the left-hand side because that will prevent you getting at the green, which is well guarded by bunkers and trees. Lay up, short right, a nice little wedge in here, and try and make a birdie. Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
He's setting up here from about 115 yards.
Yeah, that one's looking good. Great ball striking. It's a thing of beauty.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
Oh, good look at a birdie here. And down it goes. And that will take him to 2 under. And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. Ooh. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. The 8th at TPC Summerlin is a big par 3 playing 239 from the tips. A well-struck shot will avoid the gully here, but anything to the left half can roll off the green. The bunker short rider also to be avoided so you don't make a sloppy bogey. Opting for the hybrid, I think. Yeah, give yourself a pat on the back. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This is downhill. Can't be too bold.
Oh, so close. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard. Oh, that's frustrating. Yeah, that mighty shot was certainly worth a move up the leaderboard. Let's see what it's done. The ninth at TPC Summerlin is a par 5 measuring over 563 yards. Really, the main aim here is to just avoid that bunker off the left of the tee. Then, if safely in the fairway, you can get after this green. A strong shot will play to the left half of this green and feed down to any hole location. A birdie chance, no doubt. That's some good golf right there. Well, TPC Summerlin is in Las Vegas, Rich, so why not have a gamble here at 9 and go for the green in 2?
If you're not gambling here on the 9th, then shame on you. You should feast on birdies and eagles on this very reachable par 5. Even the shorter hitters can knock it on with no sweat whatsoever.
Yeah, good aggressive play and almost rewarded by finding the green.
It's an aggressive play, Luke. Like to see it on this par 5.
Like that. Always good when you've got hands like that around the green.
Judging it beautifully.
Lining up the birdie putt here. 9 holes down into this rivalry, Rich. How are you rating their performance so far?
Luke, so far, so good against their rival, but let's face it, there's a lot of golf yet to be played. However, I'm thinking, as they say in the movie, are you not entertained?
Sitting at 3 under par, currently leading.
Got great connection here. Yeah, this is looking good.
Handy effort, that one. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Careful not to leave this one short. It's back uphill and nothing worse than leaving an uphill putt short.
Okay, steady now. Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. And that puddle drop. Well done. Leading by 3 strokes now. Placement off the tee is required at the TPC Summerlin 11th hole, par 4, measuring 448 yards. The big bunker down the right side is to be avoided at all costs. And there's also a little tree there which might affect any line of sight approach to this green. Oh, well played. As we test ourselves here in the closing 9 at TPC Summerlin, what's the second shot into 11 like?
It's a very unfriendly second shot. This green sits above the fairway a good 4 to 5 feet. If you hit it long, you've got no hope of getting it up and down. A very scary shot, to say the least. If you walk away from a par here, happy days. Needs a little ground help to the left.
Oh, that's a great shot. And a birdie opportunity coming up here at the 11th. Oh, these are good for the momentum, these ones, right on 8 feet.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Nice stroke. And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
Birdied their last hole.
This would be a great up and down. Ooh, that almost went down. Great touch. Really nicely played.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
Our leader is up by 4 shots now. The 12th here at Summerlin is another short par 4, 442 yards off the tips, but plays slightly downhill and leaves just a short iron approach. The only real danger here is the big body of water that starts around 150 yards short and goes right up past the green. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Setting up here from about 185 yards.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. Oh, clever play that. Just get it back into the fairway. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Yeah, that one will play. And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Oh, just missed. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Yeah, he's been prowling around this one. It's 11 foot out. Now this one, this is important. This for par.
Ouch, that hurts. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Well, they say a bogey pleases someone. The rest of the field buoyed now after that drop shot by our leader. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. The 13th at TPC Summerlin is a monster par 5 measuring over 600 yards from the back tees. The big hitters with a tail breeze can cover that bunker on the left-hand side. But if you want to lay up, make sure you've given yourself the right number because there's a lot to this green and plenty of ways to three-putt it. Be careful on approach. Look like this one's heading to the beach. And from the bunker here. Well, that was a good strike. A few shots under par at the moment. Currently in the lead.
Just needs a little bit more of a kick to the right.
That's inside the house of opportunity. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
They've just got to focus on hitting the back of the cup, guys. This is up the hill, bit of extra juice needed.
Ooh, right by the hole. And that should secure the par on this one. Stop if you've heard this before. Tiger is coming off a birdie on his last hole, and that will take him to one off the lead. The 14th at TPC Summerlin is a straightaway par 3, playing 168 yards. The green slopes right to left, so make sure you've got the right length of club so you're not left with a long putt. This one might need to sit. Yeah, a quality shot from him. He'll be pleased. Well, this will be a big putt to make. A birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2. Was on a good line. And that should secure the par on this one. Why don't we catch up with the V-Man, Harold Varner III.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
This one looking really good.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. The 15th at TPC Summerlin is a great short par 4. In fact, a lot will try and drive it in the tournament. If you want to lay it back, you've got around about 115 yards uphill to a green where you can't see those back hole locations. However, a good aggressive play here must avoid the pot bunkers around the greens or the big waste area to the left. A chance to make a birdie here or even an eagle. Time for the second shot at the 15th.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
And he's down there. You got a read?
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup. This is huge for momentum. Gotta try and hold this. This for par.
Ooh. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole.
And putt is underway.
Yeah, you'll take that. Checking the scoreboard now, and this player is currently sitting in a tie for the lead with Tiger Woods. The 16th at TPC Summerlin is another one of those great scoring holes en route to the finish. A par 5 playing 560 yards. A well-struck drive up the right half here gives you a chance to get at this green in 2. If you are going for the green, make sure you got enough club, because that huge penalty area in front of it will ruin any score. Be careful going through the green here as well, because getting down from over the back is not that easy. Bit disappointing, that one. Found the deep rough. This will take a big hack to get out here.
No, this is like hitting it into a head of cabbage. I mean, it literally is just awful.
That's heading into the rough, I think. And he's down there.
Setting up here from about 155.
Choosing the 9-iron here.
Feeling strong, going for less club.
Oh, what a lovely shot. He'll be delighted to be inside the range there. And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
He's happy, just came off a birdie.
Big time play, that one. At the right time too.
And this is why you got to keep your foot on the gas at all times. These guys and girls are good.
This putt will move them to 3 under par. Just a couple of inches away from finding that one. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. The 17th at TPC Summerlin is a downhill par 3 playing 196 yards. Jonathan Bird once famously holed out in the playoff here to snatch the title. The green shapes right to left towards the hazard, so make sure if you're going to go for it, be very accurate. A wonderful shot here at the 17th and a chance for birdie. And just about 8 feet left to the hole.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And with that, he'll move to 3 under par. And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
That's a good shot by him. He'll be delighted. And after that hole, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. The 18th at TPC Summerlin is a 444-yard par 4 with a big body of water just beyond the gully, which you've got to drive. Make sure you avoid those bunkers on the right side to give you a good iron into this green. This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Yeah, he's about 155 from this whole location.
And choosing the 8-iron here. Fingers crossed for a good kick to the left. That's a lovely shot here at the 18th and a chance for birdie at the last.
You know what? That deserves a golf clap.
Oh, so close. And this one is for his par. And with that putt, concludes this players' round. And there you have it, folks. At the end of the opening round, they find themselves in top spot. Not bad, eh, Rich?
Not bad whatsoever, but still just the opening day. Lots of golf left to play. However, it does give you a little boost of confidence going forward, knowing that right now you're at the top of your form, your game is good, and you're in a good space.
Well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Bean, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy, plus all the hard-working folks behind the action at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.